Hey, this is Jack from Alpha Charts with a stocks to watch video. Today is February 5th, 2023. Before we get started, this video is for educational purposes only. These are not recommendations to buy, sell, or hold any stock or security. I may hold positions in some of the equities mentioned. Know your time frame and risk tolerance. All right, so a couple notes. First off, if you haven't liked and subscribed to my YouTube channel, please stop right now, give it a like, subscribe. Thank you. It means a lot to me, and I do appreciate it. Second part, I want to tell you, I'm on Twitter at AlphaCharts365. Make sure you check me out there if you don't already. A neat announcement here: Trader Lion Group is doing an IPO masterclass. Okay, so their masterclasses are put on like top notch, some of the best I've ever been a part of. And so this new one I'm real excited for. This is the IPO masterclass. And they got the people that literally wrote the book on trading IPOs to do, I believe it's a 7 live events masterclass. This is something that I'm going to attend. And again, if you're interested in it, I know they still have some early bird tickets left. I don't know how long that they're gonna have it, since it may just be the weekend. I don't know that for a fact, but I know that there are some early bird tickets left. And if you're interested, pay the cheapest price possible. Click on this. I'll go ahead and link to it down below. But I think this is gonna be amazing. Again, they give you workbooks, they give you charts, chart books to mark up. And again, 7 parts dissecting IPOs, and then to all their parts, and then it gives us the edge of when to get involved with an IPO, and that's going to be really the crux of it, right? This type of class I think is going to be unbelievable. So there's that, the IPO masterclass, Trader Lion, and last is earnings dates. Know your dates. We are literally right in the middle of earnings season. I mean, like, this is just an example, but there's a ton of earnings dates coming up. So be very, very careful with that. Okay. So that's what I got today. We're using Deep View for our charting and for our fundamental data down below. So let's get going. So the Qs broke the downtrend line, broke the 200-day. Everything is starting to really look good, except now we're extended, right? So if you watch my state of the market, if you haven't yet, check that out on YouTube. But again, we're extended, but things are really starting to look positive, at least for now. And so maybe if there's a pullback, it'll give us that better low risk entry. So that's what you got to keep in mind as we go through these names today. I have 28 names, okay, because there's more and more things setting up. And so 28 names to go through, and I set them all up on a watch list. But again, remember, good entries, okay? These are just in alphabetical order, and we're going to start at the top with AI. So you see the chart here. Again, I like to trade IPOs, which is why I'm so excited for that Trader Lion IPO masterclass, because I think it's going to really, increase my edge in these. But as you can see, we have the chart here, and then we have the fundamental data here. This is post. This is expected, right? I'm sorry, past. This is past. This is expected. And this is right where we're at right there, okay? If you see flag, it means that earnings are coming up. I'll try to highlight them as we go as well. So let's get started. First, AI, just a phenomenal, oh, I'm sorry. Let's go with Foundries. Let's get this going to AI. Come on, there we go. A little slow to react. There we go. AI. Just expected to increase amazing growth, starting to make the turn, and really just the volume and the ascent. Of course, we're not buying up here after an 18% move, but you can kind of see this general area as being important, and so maybe a pullback, already flattening 200-day, and then we go from there. Okay, so that's AI. Let's just keep going. Next up will be band. And again, band, is stage 4. This looks like a stage 1 to me. And it's trying to make the right side of its initial base. So I think that's going to be really, really important. And as you could kind of zoom in here, you started seeing the accumulation taking place on the chart. So that's pretty cool. I'm not going to highlight like the data is here. You can pause the video if you want to look at the data down here, or look at a chart more closely. I recommend that, but up to you guys. Here's black line. Again, just making its base. And you get this 200 that's starting to turn back up. We really like to see that. Again, a flat to rising 200 day is with price above it is a positive, but wait for that pullback to get a low risk entry. Bolero, I don't have one around here, but people say that it's kind of like Top Golf for bowling. And it's just, again, it's setting up very, very nicely. And if it can get above this, $15 level, right, it'd be a pretty good place to, it hasn't. We've seen sellers every time it comes in here. So that's important. Ceridian, again, way extended, but setting up very nicely. Blackline earnings February 14th, Bolero 15th. And Ceridian is on the 8th. So that's coming up soon as well. Again, strong name, needs a pullback, maybe too close to earnings for it to be actionable. Here is Confluent. Great looking name, amazing estimates, right? And trying to set up. Hasn't quite got that bullish look yet to it, but it's getting there. So I want to put that on this one. CRDO, a very popular name, broke out. I don't trust this breakout. Like anybody that bought here, as Brian Shannon would say, is a fool. I think that it needs to come back and maybe 16 and a half, something like that, and hold there, maybe let the moving averages catch up, and that would be where I want to get involved, right? Not here, back here. Sprinkler, CXM. Again, great growth numbers, and now starting to give that bullish look. Again, a little sharp on the right side of the base. I like more symmetry personally, so I think it's got to build it out some more. But again, it's on our list. DraftKings. I'm not saying, oh, the Super Bowl is coming up, we got to be in DraftKings. I don't care about the Super Bowl and these sports betting's names, but I do see a base being formed here, and this kind of bullish type of look that's starting to emerge. So again, is it ready? No, it's a little too sharp on the side of the base. It's probably going to come back. Probably everyone's buying it thinking it's Super Bowl time, we're going to need to buy DraftKings. That's probably when it's going to pull back, and then it can move higher. Earnings on the 16th. Double Verify, again, love the flat to rising 200, and now we're soon going to get crossing of all the other moving averages. Giant jump over there, 8%, not giant, but held it nice. Again, big volume coming in as well, so it looks pretty good. Here is Fluence Energy, again, nice IPO. Is it ready? It looks like it's pretty close, but it's got earnings coming up. That is on February 8th, so probably too close to earnings to do anything. Let's see what else we got here. 4. Again, just a beautiful base, right? I mean, just absolutely beautiful base, and now we have a flat 200 days, maybe starting to rise just a little bit. And yeah, looks great, right? That's fantastic. GitLab. So here's GitLab. We got a newer IPO, good growth numbers, right? And starting to give that bullish look. Is this, again, am I buying here? No, I don't think that's the place to buy, right? That breakout after it's already kind of extended, now it's coming back in. And we'll see how far it comes back, right? If it holds on the $47-ish area, well, that would be very bullish, I think. Here's Light and Wonder. We've talked about this one before, and it's still setting up pretty nice. Future growth is insane, right? If it goes from negative growth to future growth, that'd be pretty insane. And again, looking really good. Let's see, LTH. Super sharp on this side, right? This is Lifetime Holding Group. Again, newer IPO. Just extended. Probably needs to pull back. Maybe even retest a breakout, $15, $16. I'm sorry, $16, $17, somewhere around there. And then maybe we can move higher, but insane amount of volume coming in. This is Blue Owl Capital. Again, trying to make the right side of the base. 200 days still declining, but it probably will be flattening very soon. PagerDuty, again, setting up bullishly. Again, nice looking chart, and just needs to make the right side of its base. Valeris, I'm sorry, Remedies first. Remedy, again, there's your flat to rising 200-day. There's your long base, stage one, right? Stage one. And if it could break out from here, I think the stage two would be very, very apparent. SE is an oldie but goodie. Again, you see the stage four, stage one, and if it could break out, that'd be stage two. SMAR, Smart Sheet, stage one, I'm sorry, stage four, stage two, and then there you go, right? Maybe it already broke out, maybe a little bit of a leader. Good growth numbers, of course. Spotify's on the list this time, right? And again, it went from 300 to $70, right? That's a stage four decline, right? Has this been long enough? I don't know if it's been long enough. It may need to come back. It looks extended. Come back one more time and then to complete the space, but definitely something to watch. Here's Toast again, stage four from the IPO, stage one, and trying to start stage two uptrend here. Again, is it extended? I think it is. I'm not buying a buyer up here, and it has earnings on the 16th, but it definitely needs to kind of come back. 200 days starting to go higher. Here is 10x Genomics, again, from almost $200 to $24. Okay. And now it is starting to set up again, right? So that is, again, stage four decline. Now maybe starting stage one, stage two. Uber, again, newer name. Not, let's see, when did it come out? 2019. So about 4 years old now. Again, there's your stage four decline from, how high did it get? It got up to $62. And then it got down to $20, right? And now we're seeing it trying to break out and align bullishly again. Valeris is an oil and gas company. It broke out, it retested, so that's very, very interesting right there. XM, this is Qualtrics, giant jump higher. I think there's on earnings, 33%. Again, you can't, in my opinion, I'm not buying it up here, even though it went even higher, right? So, you bought 14, you're at $16, $17. That's pretty good. But if you come back, retest the breakout, hold, let the moving averages catch up, let the 200 days start to flatten. That's my better, lower risk entry, in my opinion, that I'm looking for. Here is ClearSource, again, from the IPO, try to make it its first true base, stage one, whatever. And then the last one on my list, I believe, is Mobileye. And here's Mobileye, and it is just, has been, beast, has never really based. So it's just kind of going higher, extended. And I know each one of these IPOs has specific characteristics, and that's what I'm really looking for, because this IPO looks very different than some of the other ones. And that's what I'm really looking for in this Trader Line Masterclass is to identify the different characteristics and know the best places to enter them. All right. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Good luck this week. Wait for strong entries. Know your earnings dates. Okay. Early bird tickets on sale. Link down below. This is Stocks to Watch. I'm at AlphaCharts365 on Twitter. Like and subscribe. and y'all have a great week. Bye.